Hello everyone, welcome to the next installment of my vlog. Today I have a couple of things. First off, one of my subscribers recommended that I change my poison effect so that when I get poison it starts full screen and then fades into the taper. And it was a very good recommendation, so I implemented it and it looks fantastic, so thank you so much for that idea. It looks something like this. Oh, it's not too bad, huh? I think it's fantastic. Also, oh my god, I optimized the effect. It used to take, I don't know if I mentioned it before, but it used to take roughly between 16 and 20 milliseconds. And that's a huge amount of time for any real-time use, you know. And now it takes roughly between 6 and 6.8 milli, depending on how the OS allocates you some CPU time. No? So yeah, that's a huge... I'm happy, because or else it wouldn't have been usable really. Okay, what else? I added the crosshair. Okay, that took 2 minutes, but it actually makes a difference, because sometimes you would go near a chest and you would just be like a fraction, like just be beside it, like let's say here, and you would click and nothing would happen, and you would really think that the game is broken. And so the crosshair really gets rid of that ambiguity, so I'm pretty happy about it. Yeah, this is fantastic. Little things go a long way. Also, I added, I worked on my map a bit. So, since the map is it's kind of a long-term development. Yeah, the map generation will take time, huh? So in order to stay motivated, I do maps in the morning and details in the afternoon, because often the visual stuff is more entertaining. So as you can see, I color-coded all the sections that I want when I generate them, because I want to use a portal system. So every time sections, like every time they meet, I'm going to put a portal. That's ideal for a dungeon, really. Bon, I have some issues with the generation. So for example, this is a mess. I don't want more than 2. Yeah, I'll have to touch up the generation, no? And sometimes, like here, it's a corner. I mean, I don't need 2 zones. Anyways, I'll have to fix that first before going forwards. So another thing I did, and it took a bit of time, but because it touched the renderer, I actually added a new triangle rasterizer for textures that have alpha channel. So it looks easy like that, but then, you know, once you do a rasterizer, you just copy it and change a couple of things, and you can reuse them quite readily. But with transparent stuff, it's a bit more involved, because you need to have a Z buffer. You need to sort them. You need to do 2 passes. You need to draw the alpha pass from back to front and stuff like that. So, but I did that yesterday, and to showcase it right now, I added drop shadows. So as you can see, I have chests. I'm sure you're well aware of the chest by now. Adventure. Sorry. This is one of the cheesiest songs. Okay. So I was saying, I added drop shadows, so Right now the chests, they seem, sure they're in the 3D world, but they look like they're floating around. But as soon as you add drop shadows, it really sets them into the 3D world nicely, so I'm very happy about that. And that code, of course, will be, I'm going to be happy to have a translucent renderer when I'll add particles. So, for example, for the chest, I don't know if I'll do it, but maybe I'll do like some shiny shines and some rays of light when you open it, and translucency. I'll see. It doesn't look easy to do. I'll add drop shadows on my enemies, and I'll also add them on the boxes, the dynamic boxes like this. It's a bit more involved because they're animated. Well, they're animated by the physics. But what I'll do, my x-axis is up, and my y-axis is up. Sorry. So what I'll do, I'll keep them on the floor. I'll apply only the Y rotation on it so that it's gonna turn only, you know, flat, and then I'm gonna scale them so that they get smaller if the Z goes up. Okay, well, that's it. That's the update. So I hope you enjoyed it, and did I mention it? But I'd like to welcome the new subscribers, and I hope you enjoy my stuff. And feel free to, if you have recommendations or comments, go right ahead. It's supposed to be a fun experience. Alright, take care.